I was worried, okay? I was worried. And clearly for nothing.
We can take care of ourselves.
Oh, absolutely.
No, you can't. If we weren't so lucky as to, be able to die and just, come back all willy-nilly, Marcus would have died 3 times now? No.
Well, yeah, but we can die and come back all willy-nilly.
Yeah, the point is, the world isn't usually like this. Marcus would be dead thrice over.
No, Ashe, but the world is uncertain and we need to learn to change with the times. So maybe next time that you're feeling uncertain, you should just stuff yourself into a cannon instead.
I'm fucking... Shut up! Ashe just starts walking, not paying any attention to Marcus.
Just trying to reason with her.
I glare at Kier as he walks past me.
He struts past, a big smile on his face. His eyes flash over to you for a split second, and you're pretty sure you watch the grin grow.
Oh, he means well.
Well, okay, Xandil lives around here somewhere. This is the island of Tessir. This area is actually the orchard where I was born in. Surrounding us on all sides, these are what I call the upchuck fruits.
I glance up at the fruit in the trees.
They are a deep purplish color.
Are they low enough to pluck a fruit from the tree?
Yes.
I reach up and kind of look around and pluck a fruit from the tree.
Listen, being real for a second here. They're called upchuck fruits for a reason.
I wasn't gonna eat it!
I named them. I know.
Because you ate it and started vomiting your guts out, right?
Listen, don't think about it. Just don't do it. You'll be in for a bad time. Okay?
That's more of a warning you need to be giving these two.
Ashe.
You notice that Marcus has just flipped a coin into the well and is murmuring something under his breath.
Ashe, which one of us has a fruit in their hands right now?
Ashe rubs the bridge of her nose.
You need to trust us more.
Found a well over there. It's a nice well.
What's in it?
What did he do?
Oh, nothing. I threw a coin down there, but,
You hear a sound resound from deep within the well. Who's Kier, is that you? Throwing shit in my well?
I grab Kier's collar as he attempts to run past.
Oh my god!
Didn't sound like a coin.
I rush back over to the well. Was my wish answered?
He flicks the coin back at you.
I catch it. That's exactly right. I wished for my money back.
Can I help you guys with anything? I haven't seen spirit folk like you around.
I narrow my eyes.
Is that Kier you're hiding behind you?
I'm not hiding him behind me. He just refuses to show his face. I pull him out from behind me.
You're willing to cock-hocking. Hey there's Xandil.
Kier, we've just met him. I don't really know who he is. He's the idiot that nearly killed my friends.
He did kill us. But it was fine. So...
Yeah, he did kill them. Great!
Yeah.
Okay, so he did kill them. I glare at Kier.
They got better.
Yeah, no thanks to you.
So, Xandil, we were, my friends over here. Definitely
We're
not
not
me.
your friends!
Definitely not me. We're wondering if you could somehow get us...
Don't stand so close to me.
If you could somehow get us off this island and, get us to the next one, you know? You're a spirit of water. You should be able to carry us right over. Isn't that right, Marcus? You really want that?
Absolutely. And if you have any more coins down there, I would not be averse to them.
Wait, okay. Before we jump into this, it's a bit foggy.
Are you talking about the
Since
well?
The information was transmitted via headbutt, but we're going to the shrine, right? At the tip of the islands. Can you get us all the way there without any of this? I throw out my bruised arms.
Everybody recoils.
Ugh.
Well, I'd lend you a lantern, I suppose.
Lantern?
A lantern?
He reaches you down into his pool and hands you a somehow dry slip of paper.
I take the paper from him. A lantern?
Yeah, as a good spirit kin, you should know how to use this.
We are that.
I'm sorry, my head is a bit spinning. Against all better reasoning, I agreed to let Don't teleport me. I'm a bit dazed right now. If you could give me a bit of a refresher so that I could ground myself here and remember what it is I'm doing with this, that would be very helpful.
Well, you just place it in the water. You whisper the word of power to it. It'll expand and carry you across the surface.
The serpent will not be able to touch us.
If you move quick enough, I suppose.
Hey, it worked in getting us here.
It's a good point.
What's the method of propulsion for this thing?
Fire.
Fire.
Yes.
Anyway, I was also confused. I've been eating so much of this bad grass lately that it just made my mind all fuzzy. What's the word of power that you said we need?
I can't speak it here or it'll inflate on the spot.
Oh, well, you could just whisper it to me.
Marcus, I'm sure that's not how the word of power works.
Shh.
He writes it down on a piece of paper and hands it to you.
Ah, I look at it.
It seems to be largely gibberish.
Sounds about right. I put it in my pocket.
Kier turned around, mumbles something, and it certainly would be great if you gave us something else to help us on our trip, maybe. Because we came all this way just to see you, you farty old well spirit.
It seems that our,
Friend!
He's not a friend. Alright,
My
he's your...
friend. You're my friend.
Just because we're friends.
Transient property.
He's well on his way, I'd say.
No. Just because we're friends doesn't mean he's my friend, too. That's something that I decide, and I have not yet decided that he's my friend, or that I even like him. So far...
We can continue this debate later, really.
I suppose I could do something. I fancy myself something of a blacksmith.
Really?
Really?
Yes. Why are you looking at me like that?
I look at his well.
What are you not getting about this? Come on, I'll show you. He takes a step out of the well. You're covered in kind of gross water. He grabs your glaive and dives back into the water.
Ah!
I put a hand on Gregor's shoulder. Hold on now, let's see what he's going to do.
No!
His head pops back up for a second. This is gonna take a minute if you wanna, like...
We're gonna get the glaive back, right? In one piece? Our friend is kind of attached to it.
Yes! Even more pieces if you want!
Just one glaive. One glaive. One glaive.
He disappears below the water, muttering to himself.
I glance at Gregor. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Is he doing okay? Well, he said it would take a second, so you guys want to wander around a bit?
I am entirely immobile.
Yeah, Gregor's gonna stay here. So perhaps we should too.
He might get lost. Standing here.
Gregor has not moved an inch.
I'm sitting down next to the well, carving one of the upchuck fruits.
The creature emerges from the well, glaive in hand. It lands in front of Gregor, slamming it into his hands. Fine work, if I say so
I
myself.
hold the glaive inches from my face and inspect it.
There's now a nice pattern set into it, that of a wave.
That could be good for funneling blood.
On simple touch, you feel cooler, as if an inner calm comes over you.
I was really mad at first, but now I feel an inner calm coming over me.
So does it pass inspection, Gregor? As good as or better than?
I run over and start chopping up a tree. Oh, guys, look how many trees I can kill.
Good job.
I could be the new death god.
Ashe can't help but laugh a little.
I love it.
You acquire the glaive of the waves. Constantly, through this spear's natural magic, your flesh knits together automatically.
Oh, this glaive makes me feel all tingly and in one piece.
That's good.
Well, bottoms up. I scoop some of the water up in a cup and drink it.
I stare at Marcus, my mouth open, hands raised, like, why?
I hold up a finger. I hold up a finger.
Are you shitting me?
And finish my drink.
I slap the cup out of your hand, and then slap you.
It was already empty.
It tastes worse than the pie, but better than the ages-old magic potion.
I relate this to the group.
I place the flat of the blade against Ash's face. Don't you feel just tingly?
Don't put the sharp end of that thing so close to me. I appreciate it. It is a very nice sword. I'm glad you're happy with it.
Look at it, though.
No, it's very, gods! Stop!
Looks great, Gregor. Looks really excellent.
Thank you, Wellman.
Here, what are you doing over in the woods?
He turns around, holding up 2 sticks. Okay, Ashe, was it?
Yes. I step away from him.
See, this process that you're doing right now and moving away from me, he extends a stick. I've automated it for you.
Ashe stops, and just slaps the sticks out of his hands.
Are you Is that they impact the ground, buttons touching. They each begin to glow and rocket in opposite directions.
I dive out of the way of one of the sticks. What the fuck, Kier?
Oh, come on!
What in all hells is wrong with you?
Oh, what's wrong with me?
Why were you pointing those at me?
Oh, I need to go into the woods and retrieve them.
Do that again, and I will choke you to death. And then choke you to death again when you come back.
Trying to make something nice.
Don't worry about it, Kier. She's like that. Surprised she hasn't called you a whoreson yet.
That is a favorite, yes.
Ashe, let's talk.
Just gonna build
Here,
something for
here.
myself next time.
Touch my glaive.
I stare at him for a moment, but ultimately humor him.
Don't you feel calmer now?
Yeah, a little.
Don't you think you're giving him kind of a hard time?
Kind of.
He's helping us.
He is. I know.
Yeah.
But it's just... Look, I just don't want us to die, okay? You guys might be fine with this.
I'm telling you, you gotta let go of your old perception of death. It's meaningless to us now. We've transcended. Everything's gonna be okay. I rub Ashe's shoulder.
I shove off his hand. I shrug it off. I appreciate it, Gregor. I kind of reach out, unsure of what to do with my hand, and then settle on patting him on the shoulder, and then step away.
I kind of back away.
I walk away from that slightly more uncomfortable than before.
Well, let's go kill some stuff. That's what we're doing, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
As we're walking, I approach Kier. Look, I'm sorry I yelled at you, okay? It's just... You haven't exactly given me the best impression of being a smart, responsible human being who won't kill my friends at every chance he gets.
Oh, thanks, Ashe. Actually, very few people give me a second chance. This really means a lot to me. Now, if you'll take this in your hand and don't ask a question, just push
slap
the button.
it out of his hands and storm away.
Oh my god.
I shrug at Kier.
He picks up the broken pieces of his device and shrugs back. You know, it was meant to break when she pushed the button. I just thought she'd have more fun if I automated it for her.
Composing myself, I take a deep breath. Okay, Kier, you said you mumbled, rather, that you were born around here?
Yeah, this is actually my old house.
It is?
Yeah.
I look at the house. What sort of state is it in?
It's fallen into complete disrepair. He kicks open the door.
Huh. I make note of his behavior.
Yeah, well, I was gonna take a look around here for any spare parts that we could use when we power up the lantern, but, yeah, maybe you'd want to take a look around. Yeah, I'm not exactly sentimental about this place, so if you guys could get sentimental on my behalf, I'd really appreciate it.
I could try. I'm a pretty good actor.
Really, are you?
You should have seen me being a cow.
I mean, I tried acting myself once. I was a kid back then, back when there were more people. I wasn't exactly good at it.
I raise an eyebrow.
I remember when there were more people. So sad. I'm so sentimental.
You are good!
Oh, wait. Here, there were more people here on this island?
Oh, yeah.
What happened to them?
You know, they all just disappeared one night.
And you didn't?
Yep.
And why's that?
You know, I've been wondering that for a pretty long time.
And how long have you been here for?
Oh, okay. 11 plus... 31 years. 31 years!
You're 31?
Wow.
Yes?
Wow.
Really in shape.
Yeah. You look good.
Not that 31's that... I mean, I'm 35 myself, but...
You're 35?
You're 35?
I mean, you're 35? Yeah, that's surprising.
I'm more surprised that you've accomplished so much in such a short period of time.
Well, it just goes to show what you can do if you really apply yourself.
I have done a lot.
Not you, Kier. This one.
It just goes to show what can happen when you apply yourself.
I guess it... Kier, I'm sorry. Kier.
Just then, Marcus's head whips around. He senses the faint stench of magic.
Whew. Magic. Magic.
Moonwalks.
I dive headfirst into this pile of rusty lumber. How lumber could be rusty, I haven't the faintest clue. But I don't stop to ask such questions.
You emerge covered in wounds, and you've discovered that this pile of lumber contains within it a dark secret.
I found something.
I cease attempting to console Kier and remove myself, stepping over towards the group. No eating it, no licking it, no trying to drink it. I stare at Marcus, long and hard.
Kier, is that normal?
Huh? Oh yeah, that's new.
Oh, so neither of your parents were magically inclined?
Do you know if your parents were magically inclined? That's not something you just ask someone.
I know if my parents were magically inclined.
I don't.
Do you know your parents?
No.
I'm starting to get sentimental.
Well, so this is... awkward. It's a little, this is new, then?
Yeah, I mean, I always figured magic was like spirit junk.
No. Spirit junk is pretty darn different from magic.
Magic's more of a science, really.
Oh, okay, so it's like science.
Only in a way, though. It's really quite different.
So what's this thing do?
Well, it's not quite like any circle that I've seen before, but I could make some calculated guesses.
May I suggest clearing away the rubble and rusted nails before you go poking around?
A quality contribution, Ash.
I got it. With a wave of my glaive of the wave, I smack away all the rubble.
Thank you, Gregor.
Taking a closer look at the circle, Marcus, now that none of it is obscured, you can tell it's a common obfuscation spell meant to distract people from the gigantic pile of wood.
Oh, perhaps the pile of wood was the important bit. Or, wait. I'm gonna go over here and, just kind of knock on the floor.
Hello.
There's a trapdoor here.
Really?
Yep.
I glance over at Kier.
I fumble around for a latch.
Do you not recognize this? It looks like this is built...
If I built a trapdoor like this, it would obviously use a lever and connect to cannons.
Well, I'm not insinuating that you built it. I'm saying it was in your home. It was in the place that you were raised. Like, you should know about it, right?
I should. Yeah, this is a little weird. I'm getting the weirdness now. Yeah, I see. He nods.
You're not being upfront with me about something, Kier.
I open the trapdoor. Can I see anything down there?
Okay, a ladder extends into a dank basement below. You can't see much.
Dark vision, bitch.
You can see everything. There's a low desk, and what appears to be a collection of books.
I attempt to climb down the ladder. Do my arms hold my weight? Let's find out.
Marcus enters the basement.
What's down there?
Well, there's a desk of some sort, a bookcase. Not a whole lot, a pretty small room. I browse the bookcase first thing.
Browsing the books, they're ancient tomes. They move from a geographical study of the Shrouded Isles to a geographical study of Greece.
I haven't seen most of these.
I strike up a torch and hold it over the entrance. Are you doing all right down there, Marcus?
Oh, I'm fine. I can see as though it were noon. Don't even worry about it.
Yes, but we can't.
Well, you don't have to come down if you don't want to. I check out the desk.
On the desk, there is a vial of some liquid
I'm gonna take that.
placed on a letter.
I read the letter.
Reading the letter, it's written in a form of lettering you recognize. It's all Irani. It reads as follows: I wish to put my regrets to paper. I came to this island an ignorant mage who believed himself a slayer of gods. Today I understand that I am little more than a human bound in a larger tapestry of existence. Those that we call spirits are individuals who lay claim to unique desires and dreams. My crimes against the spirit folk cannot be forgiven. May none use the magic that I have recorded here in explicit detail as I have.
Is there a piece of paper here with some explicit magical detail on it?
You know there is!
Oh, I'm gonna pocket that.
Taking a quick look at the piece of paper, the lettering lays out a spell called Iconoclasm, a magic incantation that removes a spirit from the cycle of rebirth, killing them absolutely.
My eyes widen, I fold it into a miniature swan, and I put it into my satchel.
You discover a piece of paper that seems to be pulled from an encyclopedia. It's been scrawled all over. At the top, it reads, A Treatise on Fog Apples. The notes read, I have discovered that the unpalatable fruit that surrounds my homestead was once used by the residents of the Shrouded Isles to concoct wonderful brews, fantastic spirits that carried them through long centuries of partying.
That sounds promising.
Contained with this letter is a bottle that I believe contains these same spirits, though I do not have the heart to drink it. I've specifically set aside multiple pages dedicated to the preparation of fog apples in terms of food and alcohol.
I'm gonna rush back over to the bookcase and search around for a treatise on fog apples.
My son, if you find this treatise, may you bring fog apples back to the Shrouded Isles. You produce a leather-bound book, a collection of encyclopedia pages organized.
Fascinating. Well, I don't really have time to read it right at this moment, so I'll put it away along with the rest of my belongings. I am going to uncork that bottle and give it a nice sniff, though.
A thick smog expands outwards from the bottle.
I cork the bottle and take a deep whiff.
The smell is divine.
Whew.
You feel a little bit lightheaded simply whiffing it.
Wow.
Ashe, I don't want to alarm you, but I think I just heard a bottle uncorking.
I heard it too. No, I know. I'm considering going down there and slapping whatever it is out of his hands. Marcus, can you hear me?
Yes?
Have you
Just coming up now.
Have you poisoned yourself yet?
No, of course not. Not this time. Came close to. Anyway.
You poisoned yourself twice. 3 times?
The room down there appears to have belonged to some sort of ancient mage. I can't know for sure how long ago he lived here. But it appears as though he was studying the nature of the spirit folk, as well as something called fog apples.
Couldn't have been too ancient. My dad actually built this house when I was 6.
Oh, well, do you think it could have been your father?
No? Maybe? Huh.
I might have been mistaken here. The books down there were ancient for the most part. Your father might have just had impeccably good taste in literature.
Find anything important down there? Anything worth hiding?
Well, I was considering trying to hide it, but I found this bottle of
Did you drink it?
No, I merely uncorked it and gave it a sniff. Really now.
Okay.
Poisoned myself enough for one day. However, it is, according to a letter down there, a bottle of fog apple extract? Liquor?
Liquor?
I assume as much. It might be something far more potent than mere liquor. But it smells divine. I uncork it.
So it does!
And I cork it again because, as you can see, it tends to fill space with fog very quickly. Hence the name Fog Apple, I assume. Oh, I also found this treatise on fog apples. It sounds like Kier's dad might maybe want him to learn about the fog apples and bring them back to the island.
Huh. Well, interesting. I keep an eye on Kier as he exits the building. Still not entirely trusting of him.
He really means well.
Sorry? Marcus, do you mind if I take that bottle?
I do, as a matter of fact.
All right.
Roll my eyes.
I shove the bottle deeper into my satchel and latch it.
All right. No, I mean, you found it. It's yours. I will not contest that.
Very good.
So, Kier, are there any other destinations on this island? My original intention was to remain on the island that we came from and gather information about the serpent.
Uh-huh.
Shrimp.
Mm-hmm. Yes?
Listen, when people are talking to you, you don't do that.
Right.
It's considered rude by other people.
Yeah,
Okay.
correct.
Right.
Make a note of it.
Mhm. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
He quickly stands up. And importantly, I just finished this device, which will be absolutely necessary to us getting to the next island.
Really?
What is it? What is it?
Well, I will show it to you. He extends his hands, reaching up.
I flinch.
I get as close as possible.
Ashe shrugs and rolls her eyes and steps back.
This is actually a propulsion device that will help our lantern skitter across the surface at incredibly dangerous speeds.
Wasn't it already going to do that?
Yes!
Excellent.
Well, can't hurt our chances.
You know what they say. When you have something of a good thing, you put more of the good thing in the good thing, and then, I'm gonna attach rockets to our lantern.
Where are you? How are you even building this stuff? I look around.
Oh, it's really easy. Basically, the ancient Grecians had a mastery of a certain type of technology that I will not disclose to you at this point in time because I'm afraid you'll think less of me. However, using this singular principle, you can pretty much build whatever you wish out of spare parts, tape, and whatever's lying around. It's really a simple process.
Great. So the rockets that you're going to attach to the back of our paper boat are made from twigs?
Yes.
String?
Yes.
And maybe a little bit of...
A blasting powder. Shit, I gave it away!
Great. And what makes you think I'm gonna let you attach that to the back of our paper boat? Our paper boat and blasting powder. Do I need to say it again? There are a couple bad things that can happen. First and foremost is, you remember when we were in the community center on the other island? And I had a point clarified for us, that people eaten by the serpent stay dead. The serpent lives in the water. If our paper boat ignites when we're on the water...
Once again, I place the flat of my blade on Ash's face. And
Gregor,
it's okay.
I don't want to have to break your new glaive.
Kier crosses his arms. Please, the basics of operating with barely understood technology requires you to always have a contingency plan when something goes disastrously wrong.
And what's your contingency plan? An escape pod that's powered with blasting powder?
Close. In fact, right on the head.
And what's the escape pod made out of? Probably flint, tinder, and maybe a bit more paper?
Not just those things.
Probably a little bit of oil?
Yeah, of course. What do you suggest?
I was going to ask the same thing, Ash. Do you have any ideas to the contrary that we could perhaps implement?
Not yet. I don't even really know where we are.
Well, let me just quickly discern which direction is north. Judging from the moss on some of these trees, the direction of the light over here, the easterly wind blowing in from the stench of swallows. There! That is north.
Kier! Kier!
What?
Are you serious? Are you grumping over there because we didn't want to use your exploding boat?
Don't say we.
Works super well.
Come on! Stop! Kier, come on.
I elbow Marcus. Look, they're becoming friends.
Oh, I hope so.
I step closer and kind of like touch him on the back of the shoulder. Kier, come on.
He quickly whirls around. That's right. Progress is not held down for long. He stomps over. Okay, new plan. We reinforce the lantern. He whirls around again with a polymer that I can spray from this. He produces a spray bottle. Don't touch. Don't get too close. He continues to move closer to you with it. And perhaps it will withstand the force of any sort of fire that you folks can conjure up, since you don't seem to be too fond of my rockets.
Alright, yeah, that sounds good. Do you mind if we give it a test run before we just jump in?
Test run of what? The polymer? No. This is extremely, rare.
And you just made it. It's really rare, but you just,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Right.
Extremely.
Great.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm just gonna sit down in here and start sketching out the surroundings, thinking about what to do. The three of you, just don't blow yourselves up. I go into the house, kind of lay out some paper, and start to work.
There's no time. There's no time.
There's really just not time.
There's no time.
I walk in and pick up Ash.
What? Gregor, stop it! Ugh. Ash reluctantly begins walking along with everybody.
Come on, it's gonna be fun.
I don't doubt it will be fun up to the point where we all burst into flames and are devoured by the god of death and have our immortal souls digested for the rest of eternity.
Didn't we already get devoured by that thing?
No. The two of you drowned. The serpent, for some reason, didn't quite eat me. Ugh, I shiver thinking about it. Ugh.
Oh, that's right. You were
Rub it up.
dashed against the rocks instead.
Yes, I was.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Now, it might not be fair of me to say, but my plans have not, so far, gotten me dashed against any rocks. So I think you could trust me, extrapolating from that, more than you can trust yourself.
I think I'm gonna trust Kier on this one.
Have you seen how many inventions he has?
Got this big bag full of them. He clanks the bag against the ground, then sweats a little bit as he hears a ticking start.
I sigh, pull out the piece of paper, and chuck it into the water, and watch as the waves kind of push it back and forth. Was anybody keen enough to get the word of power deciphered?
Kier grabs the lantern and moves it over here. It's actually quite big. It'll probably slam into the rocks.
Oh. Thanks.
Throws it down on the ground. Okay, now Marcus and Gregor, if you would do the honors.
Ashe steps back and sits down against the edge of the cliff.
I think I might just let Gregor do the honors.
I look around for help.
I flash you a thumbs up and smile.
I peer down at the paper.
I walk over and grab the paper from Gregor.
No, I got it. I can do it.
You sure? Look, just let me here.
Rebeldy, Rafflety,
Yes.
Spaghettocles, 4.
Oh no, you forgot the accent mark on the end. It's foi.
Suddenly, from the water, the lantern expands outwards.
Ashe covers her face with her hand. I don't know if I want to ride in something that activates with that. So it's a wooden pallet.
Attached to a big old lantern.
Well, it's probably better than dog shit.
Kier nudges you. Listen, okay? Bringing it down for a second here. You seem to be taking things pretty seriously, and I understand your concerns about being eaten by a giant shrimp. I myself do not want to be eaten by a giant shrimp. So, I'm gonna have to ask you for a favor here. Trust the wild inventions of a man you just met that could potentially kill you. Simple enough.
Can I just pause real quick? Go repeat that sentence as though someone else said it to you.
Trust my extremely talented hands that have allowed me to survive in this land of monsters for 37 years.
37 now.
37?
Ashe just throws her hands up and walks over to the boat.
He wanders behind.
She
Okay,
takes a
Marcus,
seat.
gonna need your help with this. He throws you a second vial of the extremely rare, one-of-a-kind polymer. Start spraying.
Just anywhere and everywhere?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Ashe lifts up her legs as Kier circles the boat, so that he does not coat her legs in polymer.
Now, the important question, I personally cannot generate fire. Can anyone else?
I snap a finger and a little flame flickers into life on top of one of my index fingers.
Now then, if everyone will cling together near the center of the lantern, and let us all gather and hope and pray.
Ashe kind of reluctantly steps into the group of everybody.
3, 2, 1, 0.
With the snap of his fingers, Marcus fills the lantern above you. The pallet, now partially sunken into the water, rises. It begins to move forward, the waves compelling it. You set forth for the next island in the chain of the Shrouded Isles.